It's a bit annoying that I have to reopen the properties of my controller every time I want to play on the Fusion. But I digress. Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Today we have got the Mushroom Hill Zone, which is, oddly enough, the first stage of Sonic and Knuckles. Speaking of Knuckles, there he was. He closed the door. But you can open it and go inside. And there's even a special stage there, which glitches out the screen. Actually, hold on. Is this like a special stage, or is this just a normal special stage? This is a special stage. This is the Master Emerald. And I'm going to take a wild guess and say these 7 flowers you put the Chaos Emeralds into. Which, you know, does me no good, because I don't have any of them. Alright, so we're back to Mushroom Hill. So I guess that's one special thing about Sonic 3 and Knuckles as opposed to just Sonic and Knuckles. We've also got this bug guy here who's like way in the way. There we go. Yeah! And if you hop up here, you can get some rings. And if you were Knuckles, you could glide there. Now we've got some different robo dudes here. Got that weird dragonfly guy, the weird butterfly guys. You'll notice a bunch of them are just a bunch of insects. Now, the odd thing about this game is, of course, the fact, or this level I should say, is the fact that even though this is technically the 6th stage that we have played, it is the first stage of Sonic and Knuckles. So the difficulty will pretty much be ramped back down. Probably one of the few games I can think of that actually does that. So, it's definitely interesting. The next level has no shortage of difficulty though, I feel. It is also one of my favorite, especially for the music. Overall, I think Sonic and Knuckles has better music than Sonic 3. Yeah, no, I think I am being truthful in saying that, at least for my own opinion. So we're just kind of exploring Mushroom Hill here. We're not speedrunning it or anything. If you bounce on a mushroom 3 times, it gives you the maximum height. And if you hop like that, this thing will bounce you up. That just falls. And we can get some more rings like that. There we go. Just trying to catch that thing to give me some extra speed. I don't know if it actually affected anything, but we got a fire shield. Now this guy's interesting because his attack doesn't damage you by itself, but the mushroom does usually ram you into spikes of some sort. And this is the Axe Bot. He axes things like questions. And if you got a fire shield, you can just do this. Oh god dang it, Tails. Tails loves to give bosses invincibility frames when he shouldn't, though. And we got 100 rings, so we got an extra life. And that's Mushroom Hill Act 1. Like I said, difficulty has pretty much been reduced. And Knuckles will screw with his wind switch here. I definitely need to show at least partially what happens when you play as Knuckles, because his route's a lot different because he's not screwing around with like buttons and crap on you. Anyway, if you look over there to the left, you find an invincibility power-up, and I highly recommend taking advantage of it. Now, this is an interesting little device. If you press up and down, you kind of move the thing. Unfortunately, Tails loves to screw that up too. You'll notice having Tails as an AI partner in this game is actually more detrimental than beneficial. Like, he'll collect rings sometimes, sure, but most of the other time he just runs you into things that he shouldn't be even close to. Now, these things are little like wind-blowing rooster weather vane things. Wait, no, I want to go back down. Okay, so there were a couple things. One is this enemy. He takes 2 hits because he has a mushroom on his head. The other thing is this, like, chain that kind of holds you in place. And as I was about to say about the rooster enemy, you'll notice that it didn't affect me when I was crouched, because you have to be head level to him. So if you crouch, then you're slightly lower to the ground. Also, you'll notice that the weather is changing very rapidly around here. It's kind of odd, isn't it? Okay. We don't want to run into that dragonfly while I'm bouncing on a mushroom, because it won't damage him. Alright, so if you catch this thing, the rooster actually can't affect you, but if you could look behind him, there's a special stage back there. So, you know, if you're playing for the Chaos Emeralds, then that's where one of the special stages is. I might try and like do a bit of a save state run to get the emeralds, just because I've never seen it actually happen myself. I didn't even know that Master Emerald room was there. I don't know why I never thought to test it as a kid, but there you go. Alright, and with that, we both lost all of our rings and also gained 100s. So. And that is the... I'm going to call it a weather satellite. Oh, also, you can nearly kill the boss doing that. Because you saw we got like 4 hits on him. Which means now we have 5. Unfortunately, Tails is trying to screw us again. And there you go. That was a pretty easy boss. But you have to dodge the spike balls and stuff and his fire. It's a little difficult, actually. But we have defeated Act 2. What awaits us? Well, that's an ominous noise, isn't it? Find out what that is next time on Let's Play Sonic 3 & Knuckles. Until then, later guys.